Welcome. I'm Pierre, Malou, the CEO of the Business Center. It's my pleasure to have with us today Kaila Colbin, who is actually in charge of the Singularity University Australian Summit coming in February. So I'd like to have a chat with you, Kaila, today. Thank you for being with us.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
The Business Center, we have a lot of startups.
Yep.
And most people are in a journey. They come with an idea, innovation, and that journey brings them to entrepreneurship, creating something. And I know you are as passionate as I am about transforming the world with new ideas. How do you tackle that at the university?
So there are a few different ways that what we do at Singularity University affects entrepreneurs and can inform the way that entrepreneurs think about what they do. One of the first things is that if you're an entrepreneur, you are creating something that is going to go out into the world. And if you don't have a really clear understanding of what the world looks like or what it will look like by the time your product reaches the market, then you're going to struggle. And so one of the most important things is for people to have a really profound understanding of the really rapid change that we're experiencing right now, so that they don't find that by the time they hit the market, they're completely too late and everything has kind of passed them by.
So, okay, it's not just about the market, that segment that we are interested in when you are an entrepreneur. It starts with the world. You really want them to have a global understanding.
Yeah, absolutely. And because the market is not a market, right? Everything is changing so quickly that if you don't understand the whole system, then you know that saying, there's a saying in ice hockey, which is you have to skate where the puck is going. And unless you understand the entire game of hockey, you have no way to know where the puck is going. And so the first thing is to get that broader understanding, to go, what is the world that I am, within which I am trying to create this business? And how can I best create my business to serve that world?
Okay. At the Business Center, we use a lot the value proposition. We try to make sure people trying a new idea think for their customer, their user.
Yeah.
So I imagine you use the same, but you try to put that therefore in a larger context, something more global. What are the trends you're seeing in terms of where our world is heading that has actually an effect on business?
Yeah, so one of the things we like to talk about at Singularity University is what we call the Global Grand Challenges. So these are 12 challenges that we've identified that are affecting the world at a massive scale, affecting 1 billion or more people. Things like food, water, poverty, education, disaster relief, space, all the really big problems that are out there to be tackled. And for us, one of the most exciting things to do in business is to apply an entrepreneurship lens to those challenges. So we have startups that have come out of Singularity University. There's one called Matternet, for example. It's using drones to deliver food and essential medicines to the 2 billion people in the world who don't have access to all-season roads. There's another startup that's come out of Singularity University that is mining precious metals from discarded electronics. So these grand challenges are also tremendous business opportunities, and I think as an entrepreneur, if you think about a value proposition that isn't just what will someone pay me for, but also what will someone pay me for that will make the world a better place, then they can go a lot farther.
I'm going to just wrap up this and thank you for your time with a question about Australia. We are a small market here. Okay, it's only 24 million inhabitants. We do face a few difficult challenges, water, climate change, but we tend to see ourselves like, oh, it's a small market, it's difficult to create a big business. Though we have very innovative people here, what would you recommend our startups do to get to the global stage?
Well, to think in global terms, one of the things that we found, so we ran a project last year called Find Your Billion, which was targeting young people, and helping those young people identify a challenge that would affect 1 billion or more people. And the way that we frame that is to have them think about something that affects 1 in 7 people that they know. Because if you can solve a problem for 1 in 7 people, that's a 1 billion person problem. If you can fix something for 1 in 7 people in Australia, then that can fix a problem for 1 billion people in the world. So the fact that it's starting in Australia, maybe a relatively smaller market, doesn't mean it can't have a global impact.
Wow, that's exciting. Now you're making sure that I will come in February to the summit.
Yes, please do.
Singularity University Australian Summit is coming in February in Sydney. And please check out online and your social media networks to follow up. Thank you so much, Kaila.
Thank you so much for having me. Great
Cheers.
to see you.